It was autumn 1950 when the first Porsche landed on American soil. Importer Max Hoffman received 3 Porsche 356s to his dealership in New York City. Nearly 70 years later, the love story between the US and Porsche is stronger than ever. We'd like to celebrate America's Independence Day with you. I'm Patrick Long, and this is the Porsche Top 5 American Icons. First car for us to review in our top 5 is the A Speedster. Model year 1958. This was a request from Max Hoffman specifically for the US market. The people on the West Coast wanted an open-top car, simplified. Visually, the first time I look at a Speedster, I recognize the lower windshield, a little bit more raked back, even removable for the racers on the West Coast. To me, when I look at a Speedster, I think about James Dean, I think about Steve McQueen. The heyday of West Coast and Porsche was alive and well. Ironically, the Speedster was one of the cheapest 356s at the time. Now they draw some of the biggest price premiums of all cars from Porsche. Now let's go check out 4 more examples that followed after the Speedster. So fourth on the list is the 964 American Roadster. We're pushing more than 30 years ahead from the Speedster. 250 horsepower, the iconic 3.6-liter flat-six air-cooled engine. I love the turbo wide hips of the flares. You get the 17-inch Cup 1 wheels. This car really merged the open-top California cruising and a turbo stance, wide and aggressive, a lack of a rear spoiler, rear seat delete. It was lightweight, it was simplistic, very much a merger of 2 worlds. This car had a very unique look, sort of a jack of all trades. Staying within the 964 family, we moved to the RS America. Hardtop, coupe, lightweight, sport seats, all the things that a track junkie would want. Many of them came no sunroof, no AC, no radio. It was all about performance. You got a rear tail, more downforce, less weight. The American market wasn't able to have the 964 RS. Motorsport guys that were at Porsche at the time were really looking to answer the client's wish for an on-track, high-performance car. So Porsche made them the RS America. 2019 marks the 50th anniversary of the Porsche 917. The example to my left, the Can-Am, built for the American market to take on the other competitors in an exclusive North American championship. Flat 12, over 800 horsepower, turbocharged, open-top Spider. This car raced in the Can-Am championship, mostly under Roger Penske. Personally, driving the 917-10 is one of the most memorable experiences I've ever had in my career. This car has downforce, an immense amount of boost, tons of horsepower, and you're quickly reminded of the dangers when your front feet are sitting past the axles of the front wheels. Fuel tanks surround you. You have a massive engine sitting right over your left shoulder. This is as pure of a racing experience as you could ever have. The 917 Icon, an unfair advantage, but I have one more for you. Let's go to GT land. Number 1 on the list of the American icons, the Porsche 934.5. Wide wheel arches, a single turbo pushing 600 horsepower. So limited, it was only 10 units produced for America. The competition knew how strong this was. This car delivered everything that the rule makers didn't want to see on the racetrack. In fact, it was banned before it hit the road. To me, the purest form of motorsport is when you interpret the rule book. But instead of talking about the facts, let's get in and drive. unbelievable cars to drive. Well, that was your Porsche Top 5 American Icons. Thanks for riding along, and happy 4th of July.